Good morning. On this Tuesday, the 10th of May, the set reading for today is Revelation 21, 1-6. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea. I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride, beautifully dressed for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, "Look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and he dwell with them. They will be his people, and God himself will be with them and be their God. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the older order of things has passed away." He who was seated on the throne said, "I am making everything new." Then he said, "Write this down, for these words are trustworthy and true." He said to me, "It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. To the thirsty I will give water without cost from the spring of the water of life." Don't we all love a renovation? I can watch Flip and Flop and other projects, home projects, endlessly, simply because it's relaxing, but mainly because I love experiencing beauty being created from chaos. Everything made new. How many of us are happy with our life's work? If I were to pop off tomorrow, would speakers at my funeral be able to say that my life counted for something, that I had made a difference? God has promised us a new heaven and a new earth. And that is just wonderful when you read this passage. However, let's make sure that while we are here and still active, we are making room for the new. God commanded people to fulfill his wishes, and when we do, life pans out. Imagine if we all ignored his wishes and suggestions. Life would be so much more complicated. There is a great teaching doing the rounds. It goes like this: marriage is hard. Divorce is hard. Choose your hard. Obesity is hard. Fit is hard. Choose your hard. Being in debt is hard. Being financially disciplined is hard. Choose your hard. Life will never be easy. Communication is hard. Not communicating is hard. Life is going to be hard, but we can choose our hard. Choose wisely. This passage in Revelation fills me with hope, but we still need to trust in the perfection of what has been achieved, and then hope for what is to come in heaven. The passage affirms that God removes mourning and finishes what he began. All grace and love flow from him. There will be no separation. We will all be with him in heaven. And that promise of life-giving water from the spring of life fills me with gratitude. The new Jerusalem promises to be as gorgeous as a bride. All brides are beautiful. However, until that moment, when we join God in heaven, power and provision can be here and now. It's simply what we choose that counts. A shout out to mothers everywhere, grandmothers, pet mothers, stepmothers. I hope you had a lovely week. God bless, and see you next time.